I know that we have a lot of work to do in this country, and we have a long way to go. But I think sometimes we stand where we are and we look and see how far we have to go, that we don't appreciate how far we've come. In 1941, President Roosevelt signed an executive order banning discrimination in both the military and governmental jobs. 20 years later, President Kennedy signed an executive order known as the EEOC, and he kept pushing for affirmative action. 3 years later, President Johnson signed an executive order known as the Civil Rights Act of 1964. It took another 27 years for President Bush to sign the Americans with Disabilities Act. And everyone in here is aware of what happened in 2015 when the Supreme Court ruled in favor of same-sex marriage. It's 2022 and we're still not there yet. We've come a long way though, and I think that we should stop and appreciate that. I'm so appreciative. One time I was speaking in the nation's capital, and the association sent a car to pick me up. And I was like, for me, a little black boy from the south side of Chicago. The driver was so excited to see me. When he seen me, he shook my hand, he smiled, he took my luggage, he placed it in the trunk, and as we were going to the convention center, he kept pointing out different things that I should try, see, and do, all while calling me sir. Guess what? He was white. We've come a long way. The last time a white man drove me around in the backseat of his car, it was after he read me my rights. I want to give you permission today to laugh, to have fun. Who said diversity, equity, and inclusion training had to be boring? It doesn't have to be. So let's get started.